each time I tried to teach them how to give head, they were doing like they knew what they were doing. And that thing, they bore me like, you don't fucking know what you're doing. Let me just teach you. If every time I'm telling you that the clit is here and you are going to lick somewhere else, come on.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It actually depends on when and where you're watching this. My name is Jamila, and this is JamandJuice. I think I'm feeling myself a little bit too much today, but yeah, I bring the jam to the juice. On today's episode, I have a baby girl for life. She's a feminist, my very friend, Dede Ayeh. Welcome today.
Welcome. Oh, I'm supposed to thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I've been seeing that you're very open-minded, like loud on Twitter, social media about feminism and human rights in general. Don't you think about the backlash or what people normally associate feminism to in Ghana?
I really don't know. I think, yeah, I've had a couple of backlashes, but I don't care. And also, too, I have very supportive people in my life, so I'm not going to allow strangers
to get
on the internet.
Under your skin.
Yeah.
I don't like to call this an interview or anything. As I already said, it's full of vibes and fun. So let me just run you through. We have 3 sections: sex, mental health, and lifestyle.
Okay.
And we have rules. So if I ask a question and you don't want to answer or you're not able to answer, you take a shot. So I'll allow you to choose one of the cards, and then that's what we're going to start with. Okay. That's lifestyle.
All right.
That's where we are starting from. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Stare at the ceiling. Like, just stare at the ceiling and be like, another day. Another wahala. Like, I'm just staring at the ceiling, just thinking.
What's your ideal breakfast?
Ideal breakfast, I would say wachi. You have to start the day with some pepper in your system.
Something hot.
Yeah, so they can pepper the people.
Pepper them. Pepper them. Pepper them, gang. 3 things you must do every day.
Oh, I must take a dump every day. Yeah, like, that's important. Like, if I don't take a dump in one day, I'll be very worried. I'll be like, is something wrong with me? Shower and eat, of course.
What's the most extravagant thing in your wardrobe?
Girl, I'm a broke bitch. I don't have any extravagant shit or anything. Like, I own only one original bag, and that is all. The rest of them are knockoffs. I don't have any extravagant shit.
G-strings or hipsters?
G-string.
G-string.
Yeah.
Sneakers or heels?
That's a hard one. Both.
Both. You need to choose one.
I need to choose one. Okay, I'll go with sneakers.
Sneakers. Flight or road trips?
Definitely road trips.
Road trips. Piercings or tattoos?
Piercings.
Piercings. So how many piercings do you have?
I would say 5.
5. Where and where?
Okay, so I have a nose piercing, ear piercings, and then nipple piercings.
Oh. Bloomba or Serralio?
Definitely Serralio.
Why Serralio?
Why Serralio? I don't know, like, I really love how when I go to Serralio, I know most of the people there, everybody lets loose at Serralio. Like,
it's like just a chill vibe.
Yeah, it's just a chill. Like, people aren't, you know, like, and when the lights go off, everybody's like, yeah, dancing and everything. But like, I don't know, when you go to Bloom, first of all, they're looking at your dress, and people are standing there and just side eyeing you and like, why did she wear that shirt? Why did she wear that?
So yeah, we're talking about your biggest flex.
I think for now, my biggest flex is JunkFest Accra. I sometimes can't believe that
you organize something like that.
I sometimes people come up to me and they're like, I had fun at JunkFest. I'm like, I can't believe it. I just can't believe that I'm behind something like that.
We're done with the lifestyle section, so you're not going to choose again. I am going to decide which one we do next, which is mental health. Now, before we get into the questions for mental health, I want to send out love, lots of love and hugs to anybody that is battling depression out there. We've heard so many stories and seen so many news about suicide and people going through stuff. We recently had this very beautiful lady commit suicide. She threw herself off a building and then she died in the process. So I want to send out love and hugs to anybody that is suffering around this time. No matter what you're going through, hold on and it will get better. I'm not saying now. It might not be now or tomorrow, anytime soon, but definitely it gets better as time goes on. So our mental health section is actually weird and fun. It's not very intense. It's not the usual mental health questions we ask. You call your ex on loudspeaker and tell them you miss them.
Ain't got no exes.
Short. That's right.
And what's this? Small whiskey.
Have you been hit with the pressure of marriage from family, parents, anybody in your life?
I don't believe in the institution of marriage. So, well, I'm still in my early 20s. So, there aren't anyone pressuring me now. Even though I've had like people ask me about boyfriends. Where is your boyfriend? Where is your boyfriend? Questions like that. I really do not think much about it because I already do not believe in the institution of marriage. And I think when I'm probably in my late 20s, the questions are going to start coming.
And you would still not be
I can't say for sure, but I hope to stand my ground in the future.
Are you genuinely happy?
What's happiness?
I would also want to know.
Yeah, like honestly, I think I've never really experienced what we call as like I'm happy. Yeah, like I've had periods where I've been in happy places. Like I can be in a good space for a whole month. I'm in a happy place for a whole month. I'm blissful, but after that month, it flees away because happiness is fleeting. So you can't really. It's like I feel like happiness is like a butterfly or a bird. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you can't catch it.
What advice would you give your 16-year-old self? That's like the last question for this section.
I'll tell my 16-year-old self that you aren't abnormal. You are like totally normal. You aren't alone. There are other people in this world just like you. There are other people who go through what you go through. You'll finally find your tribe and you'll finally be seen.
We've had an emotional session. Yeah. I can't wait to get out of this. So our next and final section is the sex.
Ooh.
Sex, my personal favorite. Everybody knows I love it here when we get to that part. All right. Okay. So the first question is, have you ever cried during an intercourse?
Oh yeah.
Why? How? Was it out of pleasure or pain?
Oh no, like it was so intense, like it was emotional. Like I was, you know, I was feeling all the emotions and everything. Like it was just, you know that thing where you're in a relationship with someone.
I don't know. You are telling me. Don't say you know, please.
No,
tell me.
Like, you're in a relationship with someone and then sometimes the sex just hits different. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like sometimes, even sometimes when you finish arguing or something, the sex hits different.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Oh yeah, lots of times.
Why? Why do women do this? I mean,
well, I was younger then, and then I was just with someone who used to give like some trash ass head. So I'll just be like, I'm coming. Then the person will get off me, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I just came. And then I'll just do like some alomons and things. They'll be like, you, it's fine. Then I'll go and masturbate, and I'll just come back and sleep because that shit was wild. And I really didn't want to bruise the person's ego. So
after you fake it, you go and masturbate.
Oh yeah, I'll go to the washroom, turn on the vibrator because the sink will max the sound of the vibrator. So when the sink is full, the water is falling in the sink. I hope you have
your pen and your paper.
you just you know, and then you go back, be like, that was good. But it was trash. But then again, so I was younger and I didn't want to bruise this person's ego because this person was like a good person, a nice person. And each time I tried to teach them how to give head, they were doing like they knew what they were doing. And I think they bore me like, you don't fucking know what you're doing. Let me just teach you.
Like communicate.
Exactly. Like, let's
talk. Tell me what you like. Tell me, yeah.
Like, let me tell you what I like. Then you do it because you won't totally know everybody's body. No. Like, I wouldn't hold anyone, like, I wouldn't like attack anyone because I had sex with them for the first time and they probably didn't know my body or something. Now we can communicate and you get to know my body. But if every time I'm telling you that the clit is here and you are going to lick somewhere else, come on. But eventually I just had to like let go of that because it was just too much stress.
Have you ever had sex on a first date, and with whom?
I don't think I've ever had sex on a first date, but I've had sex on the first time I met someone. Like I don't know what I was a date because I met a person in town and I ended up hanging out with a person, like hanging out, like, you know how it was so nightlife, you jump from club to club and Bloomberg to here to there. That's basically what I was doing with the person.
Describe your worst sex.
He bit my clit. Yeah, like it was the worst. Like it was just a terrible experience. I don't know where he went to learn that from. Like I don't know where. I don't know where they went to learn that from. Like, what's that? Can we next question?
With who?
With who?
Yes, the name is supposed to be part.
Hey. If I mention the person will not get some again in their life.
Amen. You don't want people that bite clits.
It's not like the person is like some low-key person too on top. Oh,
please.
Let me just take a shot.
No,
save them from disgrace.
You're drinking too much shots. You're taking too much shots.
No. I don't want to disgrace. Hey, what if me to have someone's worst experience, which I know I'm not, but like.
What if you are, you don't know, so.
What if they go and mention my name in front of people? I'll just be there, oh.
So you take a shot?
I'll just take a shot.
You save the person that bit your clit.
I mean, the person has apologized for it. And I hope the person is learning to do better out there.
Do you remember your first orgasm?
I gave myself my first orgasm.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's crazy because
I love the self-servicing.
Oh, I mean, I self-service all the time. Like, I can go a whole year without sex. I'm just self-servicing.
Preach.
Like, the thing is that it was so weird how I discovered it. I mean, I was just like, oh. Well, the thing is that I started masturbating at 11, but I never really had an orgasm. I didn't even know what an orgasm felt like till I was like 15 or 16. Like, that's when I like had an explosive orgasm. Like, was crazy, and I didn't know my body could do the things it did.
It did.
When I experienced that, so it was kind of shocking. And the crazy thing is that after that experience, nobody could give me that experience till like I was 19. Yeah. Oh yeah, 19 or 20. Nobody could give me that experience. So my first orgasm was mind blowing, and I was shocked. Like I was just dumbfounded, like, because I was just experimenting about my body.
And you didn't know you could feel something like that.
Actually, what I used, you know, they used to sell some massaging thing in traffic. It has a ball inside,
yeah,
and the pressure is very, very high. The pressure is crazy. And then my mom bought some, so like for massaging and everything, the massaging, and I was like, I'd already gotten a knack of masturbating, so I was like, if I put this thing on my clit, it's definitely gonna feel good. But I didn't know that if the pressure was that high, it was gonna rocket me into somewhere else. So I just pressed them, the ball was just going zzz, the whole thing was shaking, and I pulled on my clit, and then the next thing I knew was just poof, everywhere, like the whole bed was wet, and I was like, what just happened? Like, I was so amused. I actually went to Google. I went to Google a lot of things, and I was trying to understand what happened to me. And that's when I realized that I had my first orgasm.
Wow.
It was cool.
Wow.
It was pretty cool.
Okay. Have you been with the same sex before?
I seen this question. Duh, like, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I have just one last question. We ask all our guests. We are done, and it's sad that we are done with the sex aspect, my favorite part. But I'll ask you the last question, and then you have the chance to ask me 2 questions, and I either answer or take a shot. So tell us a secret.
Secret?
Yeah.
I don't even have secrets in my life. Okay, I do have secrets, but...
Tell us one.
One secret about myself.
Anything nobody knows.
Okay, one secret is I'm working on something right now. I mean, not just me. We are, those of us who brought you JunkFest, we're working on something, and it's another event in the summertime. It was supposed to be a secret. Maybe they're going to cut my neck off of saying it now, but like, yeah.
We always love to hear things people haven't heard. So
yeah, so yeah, true. There's an event upcoming from JunkFest, but this time it's not JunkFest. It's another set of people bringing it to you, but the same people bringing it to you under a different name.
Okay.
So look forward to that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right then. So my questions. Your question. You asked me 2 questions.
Number 1 question. Why are you so fine? Okay, number 2 question. What do you think of me? I don't know what actually this like, because that's the only thing that came to mind. I'm like, what do you think of me? Because I feel like we've been cool for some time now, but you've never really told me what you think of me. My friends always tell me what they think of me.
And they decided to ask me that question here.
Yes. If you lie here. Oh.
So
okay. All right.
Okay guys, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. See you same time next week. Bye.